Hey, so I am just chilling at home. Finally moved into a place here in Oahu. It was really difficult. So if you hear children and noise in the background, it's the neighbors. They're not very quiet. Nothing I can do about that. What I came on here for was just a blog, actually, not to sit here and show my boobies and, you know, my scar and stuff like that. Though I will show one thing to do with the scar. I just want you guys to know, if you look back on my previous blogs, you will see all the items that you need before surgery, after surgery, and I know so many of you are worried about that scar. I was worried about that scar. Nobody wants to go from worse to worse, or not even worse to worse, but worse to not better, you know. They want to look good and feel great about whatever choice they make. If you're doing the mommy makeover, it's extensive, because you're already doing the tummy tuck, which is the most invasive cosmetic surgery out there. Michael Jackson hasn't even had this stuff done, okay? Well, when he was alive. So anyways, my point being is if you have kids at home, please get help the first 3 days. That is very important. After those first 3 days, I think you'll know what you can handle and take it day by day from there. I know that by 2 weeks, I was still hunched over walking into my doctor's office for my 2-week post-op visit, but I wasn't really in pain anymore. And a lot of you want to know how to treat your scar. The way to treat your scar is to wait until there are no open wounds. When there are no open wounds, that's when it's best to treat it. Now, there are going to be areas of your scar that are exposed. Feel free to put Neosporin or vitamin E oil on those areas that, you know, have no stitch in. There's going to be steri strips on there. Steri strips? I don't know what they're called. They will fall off on their own. If it looks like it's a band-aid about to fall off, go ahead and pull it off. That's when you can start treating your scar. Still avoid stitches. Now, when you have no stitches, you're good to go. You can put on the silicone sheets, which I highly recommend. I'm serious. I should be paid for Olivia for all the recommendations. I've had at least 25 girls that have went through through tummy tucks or mommy makeovers because of my YouTube videos. I thank you that you trusted me and my information. Sorry, the video is just a little shaky. I'm tired. It's been a long day, and I'm just holding the phone with my hand. So, breast augmentation, definitely go with silicone, please. It's really going to make a big difference. And I am trying to work out a way to show you my before and after photos. That way you can see I really needed it, you know. I mean, people look at me and they think, oh, what could she have possibly needed? No, I needed it or I wouldn't have went through it. Mine was, just for the tummy tuck, was $7,200. So if you got the money saved up and you're willing to go through this, do it. And if you have a doctor that doesn't want to do what you want to do, you find a new one, because that is their job. And if a surgeon is turning down a job, then he don't know what the hell he's doing. Or she. I don't know. It depends. If that's the only one in your area, travel outside of town. I mean, just make it worth it. Do this for you, okay? It's your body, it's your life, and you have to live with this, okay? And I want you guys to be comfortable knowing that I myself dealt with constructive criticism. Why are you going to spend so much money? That's just retarded. Now you have a scar for the rest of your life. You know, you have something else that you have to cover up. No, actually, I don't. I might want to get a tattoo, like I said, but I'm not really covering it up. I'm basically showing you guys ways to cover it up if you want to. And it just depends on why you would need to do that. Now, you will also have steri strips underneath your breast if you get the breast augmentation with the silicone. They go underneath. Definitely go underneath the muscle so it's protected. Those two will also slowly fall off, and once they do, definitely start using some cream or some Neosporin maybe in the beginning before you worry about the strips. You know, give them a couple days to get used to the fact that they are no longer being held together with the strips, and then start working on your scar. First 3 months are vital on working on your scar, but if you have children, please understand that it is hard. See, my kids were older, so they were able to help me. Also, find a place in the house where you can keep an eye on everything. I, at the time, was married. I, thankfully, no longer am. Happy about that. Anyways, so I went to the bedroom because the kids wanted to watch TV, I didn't want to hear the noise, and I felt like I was actually being an inconvenience. So I posted up in my room with like 1,000 pillows. If you got kids, you need to stay in the living room, get a recliner chair or a comfortable position on the couch, and you'll probably be there for quite a while. There is no shame in getting one of those pee cups. They even have a handle. You sit there, you pee, and I don't know, it depends on if you have kids or a friend, and you get it dumped because in the middle of the night you might have to go to the bathroom, and it is hard to get up. That is the worst thing. Most women don't even get to shower until day 3. There is that stuff you can buy at the store that's called the something shampoo. Dry shampoo? Yeah, it's dry shampoo. Let's see. You have, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank here on all the hair product names. So the first one comes to mind is, screw it, I'm forgetting the names. Okay, but you go in, all of them have it, okay? It's just a spray you put in your hair, and it's dry shampoo, so you don't have to worry about taking a shower. So at least you can look a little bit, good when you have company over. Keep everything close to you. Get a shelf, doesn't matter what you have. Keep things very close to wherever you are. And the reason why it's good to have someone there for the first 3 days, 1, you can't drive home. It's impossible. It's going to be the worst ride home ever. I'm trying not to scare you, but just informing you because you need to know this. Now, that first day, you have to have somebody, and they need to set an alarm, and every 2 hours they wake you up and they shove pills down your throat, but you know what? It's so you don't experience the full-blown on pain. Now, if whatever pain medication they give you isn't working, you get something stronger. You do not have to be in pain at all. Okay, there's going to be some discomfort, but if you are tearing up and just it's not going away, you don't have to deal with that. So the last thing I wanted to put on here for the video is to show you how I have shorts on, but when I lift up my shirt, you can't see my scar. Okay, so let's see the best way to do this with the phone. Get everything out of the way. So, oh, look, Hawaii. So I have shorts on, as you can see. And I don't have no, scars not even coming up on the side. Yes, I did end up with some stretch marks. I'm fine with that. They don't look that bad. But as you can see, I am wearing shorts. And if I wanted to walk around, like, in a tube top, or not a tube top, but a sports bra and some sweats or some pants or something, I could do that now, and I would feel okay with that. A couple stretch marks is nothing compared to the Freddy Cougar face I had plastered on there before, and the starfish belly button. This is awesome. It's turning out great. I'm actually considered bleaching it, though, because it seems a little dark for me. That's just me. Now, laying on your stomach takes some time. It takes at least over a month. You start with slowly leaning on your side, and then you kind of work into it. And then I remember my first time I slept on my stomach, I was like, yep, there's definitely foreign objects in my body. Not like I'm that much of a blonde, I didn't know that already, but it just, you feel kind of weird laying on them because they weren't there before. Then you get used to it and it's no problem. You can sleep on your back, on your side, it doesn't matter. It takes over a month though to do that. So if there's any more questions, like I posted before and in my last one, you just ask me. I promise, no question is too weird. Someone just recently asked me about how soon can you be intimate with sex. Well, like I mentioned, and I don't care if it's personal or not, my guy had a premature problem. So I went 9 months with no sex. Now, if it was possible, what I would have done is tried it. There's no harm in that. You try it and you see how you feel. Simple as that. But it's definitely going to be at least 2 weeks minimum. And then your doctor will also give you all of this advice as well. But I think it's better to hear it from somebody that's experienced it. And I took all of this to heart. I wrote a journal. I wrote everything down. And I'm trying to document all I can on YouTube to help you guys out. So if there's something that you want to hear about, only, like you just want to know about the breast job, or you just want to know about the tummy tuck, or how it felt like to go into my post-op appointments, how it felt like to be there the morning of, how I felt like afterwards when I woke up, how I felt like going home, what the first 3 days were like, when I started feeling better, the things I could and couldn't do, you just let me know. Or who helped me and what did they do? What kind of help did I need? So if you think of anything that's really boggling your mind that a doctor might not mention, because the doctors go through the logistics of this is medical, this is what you need to know, we're concerned about this, this, and this. They're not going to give you all of this personal information that I am more than willing to provide. So I hope that you guys trust me, because I'm as honest as they come, and that's just the way it is. And for the people that have subscribed just to see the nipples and all that, I mean, hey, you're guys, that's what you do. Nothing I can do about that. But you know what? I feel great when I'm in a bikini on the beach now. I can tell you that. When before, I always felt like people were staring at my stomach. And they probably weren't. But I still felt that way. It was just so uncomfortable. I just didn't like it at all. And I hated the belly button. Just hated it. And that pooch does not go away. So you need to tell your men that. You can go to the gym from this life to the next life. It ain't going away. Your muscle walls separated. They don't get put back together by working out. And your boobs, I mean, shit. If Miracle grew boobs, we'd be pouring that stuff on us all day long, right? Okay. And padded bras are false advertisement. I mean, you think you could get sued for that. Guy takes you home and he's like, wait, you just look like kabam at the bar, and now you're like, I don't even know where your titties are. So you don't even have to worry about padded bras. First 3 weeks or 3 months. First 3 months, no underwire. I know you want to so bad, but trust me, they're already sitting high, and you need them to drop to look more natural. So no underwire. It's so hard because the pretty bras usually have the wire, and I'm a big fan of Victoria's Secrets. I mean, I just really am. Okay, and let's see. I think that's all I can think of for now, as far as being a blog and not having to show the simple things that I usually do. But again, any questions you ask, I'll respond, no problem. And I really am going to try to work on getting a tummy tuck video set up. If anyone knows how I can do it from my iPhone, take the pictures off my iPhone of my tummy tuck and turn it into a video and post it on YouTube, I'd appreciate that information. I'll ask my friends on Facebook and see if I can get some help there. So, yep, as far as that goes, like I said, you got any questions, anything you can think of, even if it's a weird question, I don't care. Trust me, I get pretty weird sometimes myself. I'm in here talking to a phone. So, you guys let me know. Keep in touch. Good luck for the ones that went through it, and you made it, and you did it, and you're proud of what you got. I know you don't regret it. I know it. And for the ones that are getting ready to go in, I know you are so nervous, okay? You'll make it, and they'll give you something to calm you down once you go in. And if you already know you're going to have major anxiety before you go in, let them know to make sure that they know that you need something to calm you down as soon as you walk through those doors. They put a gas mask on me, made me count to 10, and I was out. Yeah, I made it to 9. You'll be fine. You wake up, and I'll tell you the rest if you guys need to know more, because otherwise this YouTube thing will cut me off and won't post the whole video. So, good luck, and as you can see, in Hawaii. So, aloha, mahalo, and, I hope you guys keep going with your research, because it's going to help you out. It's going to help you out more than you'll ever know. Bye.